Yeah.
That's great. I do have a man standing here for you. His father or grandfather. I feel it's more grandfather. Mom's side. Why is he talking about rewilding? It's almost like he's talking about rewilding for you. If you know what rewilding is, he says that's your optimum way to health. Um,
Rewilding, like being like, oh, maybe means like main nature, maybe being out more in nature.
so rewilding is really about learning how we used to be when we did live outside all those, God knows how many years ago. And we would forage for wild plants, leaves, grass. We knew what to eat, what not to eat, and we pick things in the wild.
Wow.
Apparently, that is going to be a very spiritual experience for you, Angel. And the sooner you do it, the better. It's almost like you're going on a rewilding workshop weekend. I feel like you're going to take to this really well, even though you're very skeptical about it. Um, but your body's going to be in tune with that.
Right now, you are in a period of deep personal growth and learning. I feel like you're being called to embrace your independence at this time. Go off and do wild and wonderful things. Reconnect to that inner wildness. You are someone who is super strong, and you have been going through a lot of responsibility at this time, and life seems to have got pretty serious for you. But you're being called to have fun and spend time with the people you truly care about. A time of celebration is close at hand, and I want you to be aware that whatever endeavor you are currently focusing on, you are actually going to be truly successful in. Whether it's a personal development project, a career project, whether it's money, love, whatever your focus is at this time, you will have a true breakthrough during the next 3 months. Your first card there is Moon Dancer. You're being encouraged to rewild yourself, to really connect to your inner world, to remember what brings you joy and fun. This is a time to be in the flow of life and embrace your inner child and open up to your playfulness. You have a beautiful, pure heart. You've been strong for many reasons. You've had lots of difficult experiences in life. But now it's time to set the load down and truly embrace a time of joy. A lot of money surrounds you. You're attracting a lot of good fortune at this time. It literally says a time of celebration is at hand, movement, celebration, and fun times. Although life has got pretty serious, it is time to really tap into your inner sense of joy. Happiness comes from within first. Everything else shall follow suit. Anything outside yourself is an addition, a cherry on the cake, as it were. This is a time to embrace all that you enjoy from the inside out. The Strength card indicates, of course, a time of self-care, that you are strong beyond your wildest dreams. You don't often give yourself credit of how far you've come. You're being given a message right now to celebrate yourself more. Now, the Strength card, of course, is a Leo card, so I definitely see here that you're being called to tap into your inner knowing and to learn more about yourself. Even one of the trinkets you got are books. This is a period of inner knowledge, inner wisdom, time to sit with self. Of course, you can sit with a good book and learn lots of information about the world, about yourself, and about the universe, about people. But now is the time for you. The Strength card indicates that you have a wild side that may have lain dormant for a little while, and you're trying to reconnect to that part of yourself because life got in the way. It feels like things have been turned upside down for you, and there have been some struggles, but you're strong enough to get through this period and move through towards celebration and success.
Yeah. This one's from Angel Lori. And Angel Lori's really cool. She's been following me since I had no subscribers and or like, hardly any. And she gets orbs. I told everybody this. She gets orbs in her room. She gets them like they she has a husky dog. His name's Thor. And the orbs fly around Thor a lot. The orbs fly around Lori a lot. It's very interesting. She gets it on camera too. So that's a little background about.
Does she post that on Facebook? Does she post that?
She does post it on Facebook. Yeah, I think you have to follow her or something, and you'll see. Okay. It's really interesting. She has one where the orb goes up under her covers. I swear to God.
What?
Yeah, and she has one where the orbs are flying around Thor, her dog, and he's like a person. Her dog Thor's like a person. He's hilarious. Like, it's she's a good follow on Facebook. She has a YouTube channel too. And same thing, Angel Lori. I think it's maybe Angel Lori 333 or something like that. She'll tell me in the comments if she's there. But
yeah,
she's
cool.
A good friend.
Okay, great. Yeah. So Angel, I got take charge and action. Like, this is the strength that you have, is really focusing on what you want. And then I also got spiritual growth. That aligns with your heart and soul. So just keep on doing that. I'm sure you're doing that. The challenge is to really know that this is a learning experience and expect miracles. And to me, this is really the solar plexus, the self-confidence, because there's so much yellow going on here. And also, you did get the crown chakra, receive inspiration, really, really open that up and tap into your intuition, which you probably already do. So this is really good, but maybe they just want you to do a little bit more of like, well, when you doubt yourself, try not to doubt yourself. That would make sense with the solar plexus. Yeah. Again, focus your intention on what you want, what you want to like, what do you want to happen? Also, and you got Buddha, increased awareness. And that's saying too, trust your inner voice and unleash your spirit. You got the sacred self. And Diana, like focused intention. I mean, take charge in action. The focus. Be a service to the planet. Really good stuff. I like these. Know that this is a learning experience and spiritual growth. That's really, really good for you, and open up more into your top intuition. But seems really good for you. I think the messages from your guides is really good. Your angels are like, you're right on. So that's good. Oh, you did? You got, she said that she got the expected miracles from me last time. Oh yeah, that's cool. Did you get any miracles? Or maybe we're just waiting for the big one. The humongous orb that takes you flying. Right? Okay, Anna, your turn.
All right, Angel Lori. I don't know, when I was touching the cards, I got Mother Earth for you. Like, you are actually the Mother of Earth.
There you go.
So if you can imagine, that's a big responsibility. It's a lot of joy. You have all these kids that love you, but you also have those burdens of all their problems you got to solve as mommy. So
I knew there was something special about Lori. She's.
Go ahead.
I know. I was just saying, that would suit her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's how that came through. Mommy got, mommy's job is never done. She's always the last to go to bed, the first to wake up. So,
she does stuff like that. Like yesterday, I'll just give you an example. I had a guest on, and then I looked at my YouTube comments, and she's in there. Lori's like, don't forget to put your guest information in the bio. I'm like, thanks, Lori. So she'll do stuff like that. So she does have like that motherly type energy. She's pretty cool.
So because of that, you tend to carry on more than you need to carry. Okay, that's coming through for you. So they're telling you sometimes you need to let things go a bit. You also need to do a cleansing and detoxify. So when you are Mother Earth, that means everything is attracted to, is connected to you, and it's dragging you down at times. So you need to lighten the load. You need to do an energy clearing and energy detox. They're saying that you've come into your own. So if you're looking at maybe partnership or some kind of partnering with someone else, it would be great. That would help. Well, that's the beauty of partnership. You don't get the even in business, you don't get all the money, but you don't get all the problems either. So think about that. So sometimes they're saying that you do too much, you juggle too much, trying to find the balance, too many tasks, balance life, and balance your budget. If you're balancing too much, I need to balance your budget as well. Again, cleanse and detoxify is coming through strong. And they're saying that it's like you carrying your past around. It's like that little blanket from Charlie Brown. You're carrying your past around. They saying let go of that too. So when you do your cleanse and detoxify, don't forget to include that in there. A lot of times they're saying that don't focus on the bottles that fell down, the pins that fell down, and focus on the ones that are standing up, because the pins will fall down. They're inevitable. Focus on the ones that are standing up. They say you're a very generous person. You can make anything turn more beautiful than it already is. You have a love of art, a love of beautiful things. You take a sensible approach to life. It's like a poetry being written. That's how I'm doing it. A love of family, a love at home, but the ability to burn herself out. She's good at that too. That's it.
Wow, that was amazing. That was amazing. I hope that resonated with you, Lori. And she says, oh, the budget. She's like, oh, the budget.
Right.
Like we were tapping more into this whole other ethereal realm for Angel, and it's the Skyfire. So we can actually see here, like it's almost like an ethereal type being or princess, and it's messages, channels, and information. So I would say that she's definitely like receiving messages, receiving contact and things. And I love the name of her dog, Thor. That's so cute. So we'll just get some clarifiers to go with what Spirit wants us to know for her at the moment, or a message. So 4 cards, and they're telling me to flip this over. So we have, wow. So the first card that comes up, this is 3 of Cups. There might be some people that she's letting go of at the moment, or other people that are just not on that same level. She gives so much, and she really like brings a lot of value to connections, to contacts. And she may have even had like where people have perhaps taken advantage of this in the past. So I feel like it's cutting free from dead weight, but I feel that there's not feeling guilty about this. We've got a 2 of Wands. So a 2 of Wands in my favorite deck, the Thoth deck, is called the card of Dominion. So have a look at people that like bring your frequency down, because you have such a high vibe energy. I just feel like Spirit's like just become really aware of how your energy is in certain circles or certain people. Definitely protect energetically. A 2 of Wands is also looking out into the future, where you've got perhaps a block of land, and it's looking at what do I want? What kind of friends do I want to have? What kind of soul tribe do I want? Then we've got 4 of Swords, which is healing. And this is going into like a stasis or hibernation meditation energy. So sometimes this will also come up when someone's a healer. So you get it for both like healing, working on yourself. It's also known as the card of truce, but it's Libra energy. So it's a really beautiful, harmonious energy. And then Queen of Swords. So where we were talking about before, receiving messages like with that veil card and being sort of more of a princess with hidden realms and things, the Queen of Swords is about taking her mask off. She's not trying to be everyone for everything anymore. She's learned her boundaries. She's learned like lessons from the past. She's not afraid to tell it how it is anymore. And with her, she also, we can see this channel come in with star-like veil energy, just like we had in the other card. So I do feel this is you upgrading into like a whole nother level. And you'll see it's actually, I find it interesting how Spirit will bring through similar energy. So again, some kind of focus on the crown and stars. And then we have the same thing here. So there's a lot of attention that Spirit's trying to draw towards her crown chakra. I just want to pick one quick one to do with the orbs. So we've got Dawn, Watcher, Caretaker, Guardian, and Support. So it seems like a lot of the orbs around her are watching over her, caretaking, offering support, and guardianship. So really, really beautiful. And
she was assigned here by the Emerald Order. She's connected to them. So she should connect to the... It's got quite an high vibration to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to actually see them as well and showing her, it's a bit of meditation and connect with them. You might be, next stage, you might be seeing the Emerald Order. But you've got to lift your vibration to be able to do that. But your vibration's high anyway. So. Does she need healing, by the way? I don't think so.
Do you need healing, Laura?
I think she could self-heal, to be honest.
Yeah, she says she says angelic. Yeah, I'll move the. Maybe we'll do this. Will be the we'll get to this, and this will be the last one. This is from.
Yeah, no, you ain't no psycho. You're not like the others, no. No changing behaviors. Not sure how to act around you. So colorful and bright, yeah. I wanna be a 9 to 5. I'm alive, babe. I wanna be the time I...
Maybe it's like pressing that I can tell you, just like from what I see for you. Okay, Angel, let's see. Okay, it looks like you definitely need some alone time, and just in nature. Okay, let's see. It looks like a map. There's all these things holding up, trying to go as quickly as possible. Yes, definitely need some alone time. I see forest is good. Just get out there in nature. But okay, I see. Okay, just be aware though, because I see that there are, like, as anywhere in this reality, there's going to be beings and entities. So just be aware of those entities, because you definitely, like, they're around you when you go in nature. So just be aware and be, I do see that there's like a part of you that has like the fear that's still instilled, that you're like, oh gosh, like, what is that? What's coming? So just, you need to release the fear of that, release the fear of like, what if, what's happening, what's coming, when you feel, because when you do feel like the denser energies, the lower energies, like, that's when you start to kind of have that fear energy. So I urge you to release that and to just be more in acceptance, it is what it is. This is the reality, and they're going to be around. So when you go, it's like shifting your perspective. You just need to shift your perspective and be more aware, like more like intrigued with those beings, and more like, even if, it's not like the highest frequency, but it's like you just have to like tap into that frequency in a way where it's not like a fear thing. It's more of just like an acceptance, and oh, like, this is interesting, this is cool, like, I'm a part of this. So it's like once you do that, once you find that shift, everything becomes like way more magical for you. So that was like most prevalent. Do you have anything you want to add, Kimberly, to that? Or is she still here?
Yeah, I was just letting the spotlight be on you. Yeah, I mean, as far as the radiant witness part, like, I think you have your own discernment, you have your own connections. I would like to see you step forward more into the fullness and expansion of your own power. I mean, we do have support, but I still think you have like a whole tale that's untold, and you haven't even started yet, if that makes sense. Well, I know that. I don't think that, and I know that. So that's all I have to add.
Message from Spirit for me, and she says thank you.
You're welcome. First up, I'm just going to say you're not from here. Your soul is not from here. I can see it in your eyes. You are not from here. You've been in several places. They're showing me an off-planet planet. I don't exactly know which one it is. I don't know all the names of everything, but they also show me the elementals as well. So you've gone in both, but there's a real interesting feeling with you with this other planet. That's really interesting. So there's guides that are guiding you from a higher frequency of an unknown aspect that is not known here on Earth yet, but you have the key or the code to grounding it once you start to love that aspect of yourself. I see what else the cards have to say for you as well. Ooh, like everything wanted to fall out all at once. We have the Ace of Wands, so an absolute new beginning coming your way. This is you
powering up as well. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, again, the same as the card as the other person in reverse. So opportunity of, I'm finding this one more of an opportunity of you working with others, but I've seen it as a ferret. Sorry, one fell on the ground. It's a transition that you've gone through. You've been stabbed in the back 1,000 times, and it's time for you to stand up now. And once this person stands up, all those swords will fall out, because this is number 10. This is the end. It's the end of something and the beginning of something way better coming your way. Ace of Wands. So something way better is coming your way, where you're working better with people through trusting who you are, even though you're a different kind of energy that's here for purpose. So there could be a lot more. I support myself because no one else is going to be able to understand or support me. So you have to really fully support who you are coming in with this new frequency. You can't look for somebody else to help you with this, because you are a leading example of that new frequency coming in.
Yeah, I like that. I love that. That's amazing.
Angel Laurie. Oh, that card wanted to come out, but it didn't. Okay, that card did. One card's fallen out, but I just want one more. Yeah. Actually, I just want that one. So we have flowering coming up for you. This beautiful, nurturing, self-nurturing lady sitting on this lotus leaf is teaching you to self-nurture yourself. She wants to bloom into something new, into her authentic self. But she sits on lotus leaf in anticipation of what's coming next, instead of in fear of what's coming next. She is a self-nurturer. Oh my God. No way. This is so cool. So it's Angel, isn't it? You also got the success card. You see me shuffle them, right? I love it when this happens. It's the success coming up for us workers in this world. But they want you to really just love who you are in this moment. Like really, every moment to moment, am I loving myself, or am I, trying to fit in? Just keep on loving yourself. Also a feeling of stillness, rest, respite. It's a feeling like that, because self-nurturing is going to bring you into success. Self-nurturing is going to gift you something tangible in this world to come in, that you're like, oh my God, I am supported. Wow, I can't believe that card. Like, okay, we're going to shove, like you can see, I'm going to shove these in the actual, well, you can't see, but in the middle of this pack. That's just crazy how that happens sometimes. It's so funny. Obviously a general message there of success coming in for people. Okay.
Oh my, to the archangels. See as like a golden angel. I do see also Elohim energies, but they do show you as sometimes like a youngster, like you're still learning, like you're even take that form, like you don't want to seem as an adult just yet, at least on the angelic. Well, at least I mean, there are places that you are the leader, as a, as an angelic teacher and things like that, but there are worlds maybe like ours that you just kind of put me in your pocket. Like I'll go along with the ride, but I gotta be careful again. It's kind of like this is the jungle planet, so you're just kind of like along for the ride here, but you are willing to take chances, so that's good. You know your boundaries, which is good. So you're upgrading, but you know your limits too, as you probably know that. You know not to go too far, which you could, but you know not to overdo it with whatever it is. So
It's our birthright. So he wants you to focus on you and taking care of you first, and so that you can take care of others. Getting enough sleep. He offers this message is also for others. Getting to bed before midnight is really important because then you get your downloads. If you go to bed after midnight, it's hard for them to give you your downloads, which is when you get all your special gifts and your upgraded yourself. They want to upgrade you. It's after midnight that they do all that. It's really important to get sleep and eat well. Drink a lot of water. Bless your food. This is all Archangel Michael speaking to me for you.
The cards are saying start connecting with your inner child. Probably a bit more play on your journey. 10-year child, that's all right. And some of you, you're losing some of your friends, and you're gaining new ones. Which in this world, sometimes you've got to be like that. You're quite powerful as well. Very powerful. Got definitely a lot of angelic energy in you. Just sending some energy to you. What?
Archangel Michael said, she says he knows I don't go to bed until like 1 a.m. And he's saying, please go to bed before midnight. He wants to give you your downloads.
That's awesome.
I know I'm backtracking here, but Erin, you're connected to Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. I got that message and I'm doing this. It's how it goes sometimes. Definitely Earth Angel in it. Definitely. A lot of angelic energies in you. So. Let me just try that. Yeah, I think, we all here to. How do you actually heal, Gaia? Yeah, more play on your journey. It's a different card, but means the same. Have fun. Yeah. Okay. Try and activate the crystals underneath us. If you're healing at Earth, you could connect to the crystals underneath us. I think you've got the codes to actually activate them. The emerald ones are good to activate, or the ones from Lemuria. The what's that crystal called from Lemuria? Andara crystals. You've got the codes in. Amazing, eh?
For you. And again, very, very high frequency and really a purpose of just sharing your power and your wisdom with other people is why you're here. And don't hold back. You know, it's important for you to feel that and know that. And you have a beautiful copper dragon with you that is there to hold your hand and be by your side, because this world is hard for you because you came in this high frequency, and coming down into the frequency that we're in, like you've had thoughts of like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. And then you'll have times where you love it and being here and you connect to that and do a really good job. And then you have times where you don't, and it's kind of this back and forth. And you're just this, beautiful light that is here. And thank you for being here and sharing that with the world. We're lucky to have you.
to. Okay, I'm ready. Let me give me 1 second, and I will have some information. I'm seeing some stuff, but I just wanted to bounce it off the tech before I say anything. Let me see. Wow. Okay. Whatever is happening last night. So they had you in a mind control chair last night. Just be aware of that. You were also injected quite a bit last night in the physical body. So a bottle was taken last night. Probably, I have injection sites. I'm going to make into a video on my arm right now. I got taken twice in the last 2 weeks, double injection sites. She could probably find injection sites on her body. I thought you were. This is what I wanted to double check. So, the gods and goddesses, a lot of us have been goddess and goddesses, but there's levels of gods and goddesses. So there's the ones that we know. I think I know who she is, but I'm not going to say it publicly because I'd want to check historically. I'd want to look at the picture and match, but she's one of the major goddesses of this realm, of this game of Earth. So pretty cool. I didn't know if she knew that. I know she didn't ask me that, but I thought she was. So she knows she's a super soldier, right?
Yeah.
Is that true?
She is. Yeah.
Okay.
She has orbs around her apartment, and her and Thor, she showed pictures on Facebook. Her dog gets orbs around him, and she gets orbs around her all the time. Someone told her, I think someone told her that's like her soul family or something, or maybe you think something different.
No, it probably is her soul family. I haven't looked at the orbs, but I mean, it probably is. She is like hardcore. Oh my gosh, she's like me. She's like hardcore MK Ultra. She was abducted around the age of 3. She was taken to the Black Ops site outside of Langley, Virginia. She was born identitied, totally fractured, satanic ritual abuse, horrible. I mean, they use her like as an assassin, like killer for the agencies, assassin in secret space. She works for Kruger. She works for everybody. She works for Dark Fleet, but she's owned by Monarch.
Lori, this is I know well, this is Angel Lori. She's gotten readings from you before. She says, "Hi Rob and Kendra, any messages from the Holy Spirit for me? Thank you and much blessings."
I see, like, when I look at her, I see like the sacred flame of Jesus Christ, man. Wow. That's a candle that I used to burn a lot when I was staying in the hotels. The sacred flame, or the sacred flame of Jesus Christ. I feel like you so on fire for the Lord right now. There's nothing that can stop you or stand in your way. But I want to express, as you're utilizing your gifts, continue to ground these things. Continue to understand how your abilities and what you're capable of doing can manifest in your life and heal and help other people. Continue to integrate, continue to expand, and continue to learn. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like Spirit just tell me you have so much information, you have so much knowledge about everybody and everything that's going on around you. It's like everything is kind of right here and you're floating above it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're doing pretty well. I don't feel like I have any particular guidance for you. I do feel the energy of some people around not necessarily wanting to listen or being ignorant, you know what I'm saying? But that's just a part of life with having these kinds of gifts or having this level of understanding, okay? So make sure you keep your boundaries and put your foot down. You know what I'm saying? If somebody is coming to you for help, they say, hey, I'm having this problem, and you give them that help, you hold that space for them, you express Holy Spirit through your words, and they don't do what it is that they've been guided to do or what God is telling them to do, let them go. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes life is literally the only thing people are going to listen to. It's not going to be us, okay? Because I feel you amazingly strong with what it is that you know. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody keep coming to you. Wanting guidance, direction, and help. You know what you're saying. You know what you're saying. You don't have to repeat yourself. Life will repeat you.
Messages from my angelic father, and thank you.
Interesting. I would love her to tell me. I would love her to tell me what she means by angelic father, but I'm going to tap into it anyway. And if that comes up, I'd love to see it. So immediately I'm getting like a lot of archangel energy coming in. I heard Uriel. I heard Michael. I heard, What else did I hear? Because they go in and out so quickly sometimes. Yeah, mostly Uriel and Mikael, Uriel and Michael. All right, you're another one that has to deal with grounding, but this is very much more specific to the earth. This is much more specific to really drawing down the energies, bringing them through and anchoring them into the earth plane. So it's, yeah. So the visualization is, you know, the earth has a huge crystal core. So you want to be able to take that energy, the angelic realm, the archangelic realm, and totally bring it down, spiral it down, double helix it down, all the way down into the core of the planet, and then be that conduit that you are, okay? Be that conduit. And by conduit, it means you're giving and you're receiving. You're transmitting, and you are receiving. So that's the focus they would like you to do even more. So think about that imagery, and also think about that imagery as like a double helix, okay, in terms of DNA. Because ultimately I feel that is something that you are anchoring into the planet, is you are doing DNA grid work. Don't ask me what that means, but it's something. So that's something that I'm getting. Like if I'm seeing the double helix DNA, okay? And so one thing that my guidance has been telling me is about my DNA, that with everything that I go through, everything that I release, my DNA is expanding, my cells are expanding, everything is changing. Okay, so I really feel that that's part of your mission on this planet as well, is to assist in that expansion and that connection and bringing down those frequencies to the planet to allow for our change into a more crystalline and our expansion in our DNA.
She said that makes perfect sense, and she said thank you so much. I just want to. I love when we get confirmations. You know, that means that it's really hitting home.
Yeah, no, you ain't no psycho. You're not like the others, no. No changing behaviors. Not sure how to act around you. So colorful and bright, yeah. I wanna be a 9 to 5. You made me come alive, babe. I wanna be the time of your life. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride, yeah. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing.
All right, I am trying to do what everyone is telling me that I need to do, which is to rewild. So this city girl is here at the Arboretum, and I'm going to walk the trails and the path that I usually walk with Thor, but he is super shedding today, and I just didn't feel like all the fur in the car and being dragged around the park. That too. You know, because he's like a lot of people here. They're having a baseball game today, a softball game, so it's super crowded with people and animals, and I don't feel like being dragged around. And Thor's still in recovery until the end of this month, so I walked in this morning and then I took his happy little butt back, and here I am. So here we go. We are going to rewild. Yeah. That's how I feel about it. So I'm out here sitting with nature, and it has helped me quiet my mind, because I'm always thinking. I'm always thinking about stuff that I gotta do, stuff that needs to be done. So it feels good just to sit and just be. So I'm going to, and my favorite tree is right in front of me. Over there. Hello. So I'm gonna just chill for a moment, drink some water, say a prayer, and take my tail back home the door. And I didn't touch any puppies, so he can't scream betrayal. This is my favorite tree in the park. As you see, it's lost pretty much all of its leaves. And she stands bare to the world and is still gorgeous. Super gorgeous when she has all her leaves on her, but still totally a diva as she is. Beautiful sunshine, beautiful blue skies today. We're gonna walk up to her and we're gonna touch her and we're going to connect. If we can reach her, I don't wanna mess up her, mulching area, but I always touch her. And usually when I bring Thor, he pees on her. And then I have to apologize for Thor being Thor. But yeah, you touch her, you connect. I can feel her energies. I'm seeing through my third eye right now. As always happens when I touch trees, I'm like go through like a portal inside my own self. And thank you for allowing me to touch you. Thank you for allowing me to communicate with you. Thank you. Thank all the trees in the park. God bless you. Gaia sends her love. So it is, so it was, so shall always be. Okay. The energy fields of these trees are so expansive. I can't believe other people can't see it. But this one is wafting out waves and it's surpassing this one here. And this whole space right here is just energy fields. It's just energy waves. And when you're by the tree, you're actually in the wave pattern of the energy that it is emitting. And you're being grounded to the earth. Well, I'm glad I didn't bring Thor with me, because look, doggy to the left of me, doggies to the right of me. I'd have been dragged all over. He would have messed up his healing, his recovery path. And yeah, he would have strained his neck, hurt his back. It would have been a mess. But, you know, me being here without him, this is what the ancestors wanted me to do, to ground, to touch the trees, hug the trees, and, you know, this is giving me a chance to actually meditate and think about things and just reflect. And I'm seeing all the energy waves from all these trees. But yeah, so this is what I guess part of the process that they want me to do to stay more grounded and to just appreciate the beauty that
humanity has been given that you don't appreciate every day. You know, we go about our everyday lives and we are rushing to work, rushing to get the kids to school, going to church, grocery shopping, you know, the usual mundane things. But for the majority of us, me included, you don't get a chance to step out into nature. You don't get a chance to appreciate, to seriously appreciate the planet that we are living on in this physical reality, in these skin suits, in these meat suits. This is what we were given, and we don't take care of it. We devalue her, and that's not right. So, continue my walk.
Yeah, no, you ain't no psycho. You're not like the others, no. No changing behaviors. Not sure how to act around you. So colorful and bright, yeah. I wanna be a 9 to 5. You made me come alive, babe. I wanna be the time of your life. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go